All right, so for men, husbands, and fathers, as many of you are out there, I do a spiritual guide here myself for a number of years, and I have a group on Facebook, totally free, called the Order of the Ascended Man, that I welcome any man, father or husband to. But I want to have a real talk here with you is that why? Why is this, right? And as many of you might know here, that there is such a stigma for men here, in America especially, for that self-love, for that inner peace, for that healing journey within, not because it's a weakness, because it's strength. It's to make you a better man, it's to make you a better husband, make you a better father. Because, I myself was guilty of my own journey. I've known many men throughout my lifetime. I know many men currently on here now that I'm blessed to guide and coach with too, that stress is a major issue in life, whether it's from work, whether it's from self-work, whether it's from that projecting onto other people. And oftentimes what happens is, you might not know this, but you might yell at your kid too much. You might say negative things to your kids. You might unfortunately use too much physical force on those kids. You might talk negatively to your wife. You might treat your wife in a negative manner. And it all comes from that stress from within, from your own life. It all comes from that not loving yourself, truly not having that inner peace on there as well. And so we want you to become more mindful and more aware. And when you're in those moments of where you're about to lash out on those kids, maybe too much, maybe you're treating your wife in an unpleasant way that she doesn't deserve. And it's all not because of what that wife is doing, not because of what your kids are doing. It's because you yourself might not love yourself. You might not like your current situation in life, but if we can help you to become more mindful in that moment, even for a brief second, with various forms of breath work that we love teaching, various forms of mindfulness, which we love teaching, various forms of meditation, which can be quick as well, that will just allow you to have an extra tool to allow you to have some brief moments of pause of maybe when you just start yelling at those kids, maybe before you get too physical with those kids, maybe before you yell at your wife or treat your wife in a negative way or say hurtful words that you can't take back, and allow you that brief second just to pause really quick of, David, take a breath, be careful what you say, walk away, it's not you. And so we want to help teach these mindful techniques, these breathwork techniques, this pranayama methodology, these meditations. It can be in a number of ways. That way, when you are that man, that husband, that father, right, we can help you out with that empowerment from within, with that self-love from within, with your journey with God and your own way within. That way, then, as you have that moments on there of that stress or that fear, you don't treat the people you love in manners that you never would want to treat them. So if you are a man out there or a husband or a father, and you're looking for ways for that spiritual wellness, that spiritual journey from within, to allow that light God has within us to shine brighter for the people that we love most in this world, then I would encourage you to join the Order of the Ascended Man. We're here to learn from other people, here to learn from other men, here to grow as well. I mean, right now we got about roughly 40 to 45 men that have already kind of joined this group, from people that I know to strangers to people that are around there as well. But it's a way for us to come together in a healthy, holistic manner, to hear from one another as men, as husbands, as fathers, how we can grow with, again, having that self-love and the inner peace be the foundation, having God's love and light as the foundation, and using, again, meditation and breathwork techniques and journaling and so much more on a holistic, healthy level. So just want to keep sharing these stories that I myself was not perfect. Years ago, I had tons of stress, tons of anxiety and fears, and I allowed that time to say things I didn't mean to say to my wife, to act ways to my kids I didn't want to act to my kids. But it was all because of my own self-hatred from within, and my own self-projecting from within, that I would have that go out there. And over the years of doing mindfulness and meditation and self-love and inner peace, I've become much more aware of that, so that now when I have those little brief moments, I'm able to pause in that moment, take my breath with my mindfulness, and step back and handle matters in a much more loving, peaceful way. So just keep sharing these journeys out there. We're going to have other stories of other real men, of other real fathers, of other real husbands. I've already had the blessing of interviewing some men and already recording some men. So I'll be sharing those real stories onto the Order of the Ascended Man as well. That way you're not just hearing from me, but you're hearing from other real men who are out there in this world, from people who might just have regular 9-to-5 jobs, people that might be business owners, people that might be a stay-at-home dad. It could be anything out there, but real stories from real people, so we can grow together here. And again, the Order of the Ascended Man here on Facebook group is totally free. Look forward to helping out somebody around out there as we continue to grow as one another as well. Thank you.